And joint combat training exercises were conducted on Wednesday, focusing on key training sessions. They included joint blockade, sea target assault, strike on ground targets, airspace control operation, and joint combat capabilities of the troops. The PLA says these exercises are aimed at deterring so-called Taiwan separatists. Sun Ye tells us more.
The Chinese People's Liberation Army says its military exercises from Thursday would include live fire drills, and the announcement was made 38 hours ahead of schedule.
The timing, I believe, is mainly based on international norms. According to international practice, a live fire drill is typically announced 3 days ahead or at least 24 hours in advance. So the PLA has complied with this. This is to allow ships in relevant areas to have time to vacate and for routes to be readjusted. Another key reason is to avoid civilian casualties when live ammunition is fired. In fact, the PLA's early warning reflects its sense of responsibility.
The drills will cover the airspace and waters around Taiwan with precision targets.
This round of drill is different from previous times in that, firstly, it covers greater ground. Second, it's closer to the island. Third, it involves more military elements. And lastly, it should be very effective. First, look at the southeastern part of Pingtan. It's the narrowest part of the Taiwan Strait. Now look at the two northern areas just off the coast of Keelung Port. This area could be blocked off. The port's eastern area faces two key military bases in Hualien and Taidong. There can be the full frontal attack on these bases. Two key areas in the south are also within range. Altogether, the 6 areas form something like a noose. When the knot tightens, it's like containing separatist forces on the island. So this drill should work very well.
The Eastern Theater Command launched air and naval operations late Tuesday amid a controversial visit to Taiwan by U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, which China has strongly condemned. And Meng says the U.S. should avoid stoking tensions further.
When there is a major crisis on the island of Taiwan, the U.S. military would deploy some of its key military equipment to the area, such as its carrier battle group, fighter jets, and so on, and the deployment would have the deterrent effect. In fact, it sends a seriously wrong signal to Taiwan's separatist forces, and to some extent, emboldens them.
The PLA in the last 2 days has vowed time and again that it will firmly safeguard China's sovereignty and territorial integrity and will definitely thwart the so-called Taiwan independence attempts and the interference of foreign forces. Sun Ye, CGTN, Beijing.